I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And it's the Warriors to start out. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Hill. Here's the break.
Powerful.
Yes! Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Curry, no good. Nembhard outside. Takes a three. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Hill. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off. And Towns has got the ball here for the Rockets. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Curry gets the bucket.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Here's Nembhard. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Right side, Curry. On the wing, Curry. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
On the wing, Nembhard. He has 6. The shot by Towns, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. They trail by 1. Outside Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 8.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Pass to Towns. Looking to win the run. Knocks down the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Curry from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Butler. Sharp, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer, no good. Houston in the lead. Pass to Nembhard. Adebayo sets a screen. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out, Towns. Off the mark there with a three.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Curry with it. Screen by Capella. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Back to Curry. Lets a floater go. Adebayo grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 3. Nembhard outside. Outside Sharp. Gets stolen by Hield. Here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got his second bucket on the night. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Houston up 2.
The Warriors 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Pass to Misi. Now Adebayo. Here's Misi. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Kuminga with it. Here's Stoudemire. George defending. Here's Stoudemire. Brooks with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
George for 3. Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Nurkic. Simons with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's George. And the jam by George.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
That one goes. Count it. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. Warriors trail by 11. Left side Curry. Misses and the dry spell continues.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's Towns penetrating. That one goes in. Towns has got 5.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Capella. Outside Curry. The three is up. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Nembhard outside. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:53 left to play in the second quarter. Outside heel. From about 19, he nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Nembhard outside. And there's the drive. Capella with a rebound.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. George, right side. Towns, outside. And another miss by Houston. Warriors trail by 8. Healed on the wing. No points yet. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Second shot opportunity. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Lets it go from the wing. Houston with another miss. Left side Curry. Screen by Capella. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now here's Simons. And he drives in. Outside for Brooks. To the wing, right side. Fades back. Adebayo, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Curry with it. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Up and over Brooks. Curry's shot is off. And the Rockets with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Fires, top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. Curry's got 15 points.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Simons outside. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Simons has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Simons missing. Warriors trail by 5. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And Looney with the slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Outside heel for the tie. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Simons outside, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Sharp. An easy 2 on the layup. Sharp's got 6.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
He takes it in. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. Moody from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now Sharp fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Stoudemire. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Nembhard.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Stoudemire. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Pajemski. Nurkic with the ball. This one for 3. HOU with the rebound. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
16 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the left wing. Here's Stoudemire. Gets the 3 to fall. Stoudemire's got 5 points in the quarter. Towns for 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Rockets on top, up by 5. And right after this, we'll be... And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 5-point game. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And this will be game 6 of 7 out on the road. Their long trip almost over. Outside Sharp. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Butler. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Towns. Over Capella. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
George outside. And the jam by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Outside Butler. Back to Heel. Five to shoot. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The playmaking of Hill, it's really improved over the years.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Nembhard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Puts up a deep three. Nembhard, good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to George. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. And the bucket is good. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Left side Curry. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston.
Questionable shot selection of that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Back to Nembhard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Nembhard's got 9 points in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Nembhard outside. The three is up. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Butler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
Houston leading by 5. On the wing, Brooks. To the paint. Here's Towns. Nembhard outside. Let's go with a three. Another three from Houston.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Curry looking it over. Paul George pulls down the board. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And so Curry nails both of them.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
The drive by Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Screen by Capella. Lets a three fly. And the Warriors miss again. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Drives to the hoop. The kick out, Curry. Hits the trifecta. And so it's Houston winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.